the thing I love about this program is, yeah, we can talk about things that are really philosophical and out there about, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, but what does that really mean? How does that apply? You know, what most men I talk to is like, that sounds great, but I don't really care. How do I use that in my life? You know, so you know, this just makes your sex life better in practical terms, right? So let's just start there, you know. And how does that happen? Well, there's really simple techniques that we use in this program that plain just work. We learn in our culture for it to come out sideways and not in healthy ways, right? So that might look like maybe controlling women, right? I'm fearing that divine feminine power, and I'm attracted to it, but I might get out of control. So I'm afraid of it, so if I can control it.
Feeling more afraid than I've ever felt. Like I've never felt this kind of terror. But I'm looking at Mark the whole time, and he's just like, yep, I got it. I'm holding you. And he's also being held by Lori. And I'm being held by, you know, Marcy. And it was like a circuit, like a homecoming for me, for my ancestors. Immediately, I don't know, mended and fused my relationship with like the masculine divine. Like he was holding me and he wasn't threatening. He wasn't holding me physically, but with his heart, with his presence. Oh, it's really great, juicy. And everything has been building on that.
I'm feeling much more confident and healing a lot of trauma and feeling like I have the space to really start stepping into my full authentic self.
But then I was blown away as I embodied the practices and actually had them transmitted to me through practicing together. And as an aging woman, I found such a difference in the quality of my health. At the time I had lost my husband, I noticed a difference in menopause, menopausal symptoms, my hair growth, vaginal lubrication, hormonal balance that I actually had all tested before I did the Tantra practice, and then later everything was elevated. I had more vaginal flow, vaginal fluid, higher libido, more energy, my hair grew back. So definitely worth the time and the energy.
I recognized that I had spent a good portion of my life disembodied. And I also realized that I was not fully expressing my sexuality or exploring it, or like even knowing, like, you know, what that looked like, felt like. It's all the surface, and I wanted something deeper. All this stuff is shaky loose. I used to have this very firm wall set in place, and I don't have it anymore. But I'm gonna go out there without my walls and just be that, and it's very counter to how I've lived my life. Like,
I was a skeptic, right, from the beginning, but I was desperate to try something new. That I just knew, you know, things weren't working for me, and I didn't know what I didn't know. So I was desperate enough to say, all right, I'll try this program. How's meditation really going to help me increase my longevity? That sounds silly, you know, and it just works. Yeah, so be skeptical, but do the program, you know, and I don't think you'll be disappointed.